is truly his brother's keeper and the finder of lost children. Will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers. And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
Quentin Tarantino was born March 27, 1963 in Knoxville, Tennessee. His father won an Actors and Musicians Award. His mother was a nurse. When he was 4 years old, he was sent to live with his mother. When he was 15, he dropped out of school and attended James Best Theater Company, where he would drop out again after 2 years. He began to work at a video store where he could learn he was really interested in movies. He began to build off of this passion and work his way into the movie business. In 1992, he released Reservoir Dogs, which became an instant hit that was screened at the Sundance Festival the same year. From there on, there was no looking back for Tarantino, becoming one of the best filmmakers of our generation. While Reservoir Dogs was his first movie, and a great one at that, Pulp Fiction is considered Tarantino's best film ever. This film was star-studded, including John Travolta, Samuel L. Jackson, and Uma Thurman. This movie would set the tone for Tarantino's unique style of multi-strand storylines and upbeat violence. The production budget for this film was about $8 million. Today, the movie has made almost $214 million. It crushed the box office in 1994 and still manages to captivate people around the world today.
Hey, did I break your concentration?
Get down, get down.
You got a corpse in a car, minus the head in the garage. Take me to it.
Don't you hate that?
Hey, what?
Uncomfortable silences.
In this Tarantino gem, a former assassin wakes from a coma and goes on a revenge tour, implementing the Tarantino style we all know and love. This cast is nothing less than an amazing, highlighted again by Uma Thurman. This movie had a budget of $30 million and would go on to crush the box office again in 2003, making over $180 million today. This movie would add to Tarantino's greats and build on the notion that Tarantino is possibly one of the greatest minds to make movies ever.
Did you?
Too damn far, Babylon can't crack the code. Used to sip out styrofoam, but this shit I just stick to drone. Backwoods, overload, don't like to smoke the swishers, ho. If you hit my liquor store, it's 50 cents for single post. Said she wanna roll with me and smoke up on my weed. I said, baby, just got that juice for me.
Inglourious Basterds is a recent project of Tarantino made in 2009. It would prove to be a big one too. In fact, the most successful since Kill Bill in 2003. Set in the first year of Germany's occupations of France, this movie appealed to a large audience. Tarantino's masterpiece would go on to rock in over $320 million at the box office.
As a German enlisted man, he killed 13 Gestapo officers. Up against the wall, the high command decided to send him back to Berlin to be made an example of. Needless to say, once the bastards heard about him, he never got there.
All three of these movies are highlights of Tarantino's movie-making career. Without these movies, he would still be great, but they'd surely helped add him to the list of the best movie makers ever, creating a legacy that is still ongoing today.